For the best quality whisky, it's really important to have great raw materials, and malt is the mainstay of both processes. SY Vessel is a really good variety because it's a non-GN producer. This is really interesting for us because we can use the same good qualities that we find in SY Vessel for both the brewing market and the distilling market.
SY Vessel is the world's first non-GN winter barley. What I mean by that is that it doesn't contain glycosidic nitrile. If the compound's present, then the variety can only be used for brewing and not for distilling. Without the compound in, a variety like SY Vessel can be used for whisky production, and that supports the growing market of whisky in the UK.
The whisky market is growing year on year around the world. It's an incredible growth, and it's been fed by not just English but also Scottish distillers. To manage the growth of whisky sales, we need constant supply of the best materials and ingredients we can, of which barley plays a massive part in this. Vessel is helping really to meet that demand from the distillers and the maltsters. We just need more farmers on board to grow the variety.
In terms of actually growing it, it's pretty straightforward. It was sown in September. I think it was drilled on September the 22nd. We watched it grow right the way through the winter. It didn't get too proud. We had a good plant stand with great germination, and then in the spring it started to tiller. And once it did start to tiller and move away, it did move very quickly, and so possibly was quite vigorous, maybe compared to some of the other varieties that we've been growing in the past. And so we're quite pleased with that from that point of view.
In Syngenta trials, we've found that by manipulating the rate of nitrogen that you apply to the variety, SY Vessel is able to produce a range of grain nitrogens that are suitable for all markets. Having a winter malting barley that can be used for malt distilling brings a new option and opens this market right up.
Already spring barley is the second biggest crop in the UK, and if we have a variety that has the ability to make whisky that is a winter barley, then it means that you can spread risk.
Often you can get the situation where the winter barleys do really well and the spring barleys not so well, and vice versa. So it helps from everybody's point of view to make sure that there's a balance of that so that we're mitigating any particular issues that might arise.
Having the two options of spring and winter sown varieties gives us a constant and uniform supply throughout the year, which helps us make our award-winning whiskies. The split between winter and spring varieties is really important, not just for us, but for our partner maltster, Muntons. And it gives us an element of consistency coming back to the stills.
With our diverse range of customers, SY Vessel really ticks the boxes for us. We can supply malt to both the brewing market and the distilling market with no problem.
It's great to have had such a positive response from our partners across the whole of the whisky chain. SY Vessel is still a new variety, and we love talking about its bright future. More and more people are taking up SY Vessel, so we see good times ahead for the variety, our partners, and the whisky industry as a whole.